the Jefferson County Fair Board for their sponsorship. We would also like to thank our FFA escorts, Greg Steele and Ryan Garrettson from the Fairfield chapter, and Jeremy Heald and Steve Macbeth from the Pekin chapter. Thank you also to Laney Smith and Ashley Fritchen for distributing the programs. Thank you to Deb Davis for helping the judges tally the score. At this time, I would like to thank our judges who have so graciously taken time out of their busy schedules to judge our contest. If the judges would please stand when I call your name. They are Terry Merrill of KRKN KISS FM. Please give Terry a round of applause. Lil Perry, Washington County Assessor. And our third judge is Brad Rose, coach and teacher in the Ottumwa Community School District, who was called away unexpectedly this evening. At this time, I would like to turn it over to fellow committee member Deb Beatty.
First we have Kristen Remley. Kristen is the daughter of Russell and Carla Remley of Brighton. Her sponsor is Remley Construction of Fairfield. Kristen, your question is, if you were given $1,000 and only 1 hour to spend it, how would you do it?
If I was given $1,000 and only 1 hour to spend it, first of all, I would go out and buy myself a new outfit, and then I'd give 10% of it to my church because church is very important to me and it's a top priority in my life. And then I would take another 20% and invest that and use that money to further my education. And with the remaining money, I would donate it to the Make-A-Wish Foundation organization because I had a friend who had cancer and he wrote to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And him and his family got to go to Orlando, Florida. And so by me donating the money, I would be helping another child's dream to come true. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. Next we have Lillian Freskin. Lillian is the daughter of Karen Joe Freskin of Batavia. Lillian's sponsor is Funeral Home of Batavia and Batavia Hanukkah. Question is, what advantage does your generation have or your parents' generation?
The advantage that my parents' generation has, or my generation has, or my parents' generation, is the available use of technology through computers. My generation, almost everyone in my generation has access to computers and the internet, so we can obtain instant information without leaving our homes. My parents' generation didn't have that luxury, so it has to be our advantage. Thank you.
Thank you, Lillian. We have Cassie Franklin. Cassie is the daughter of Rex and Cindy Franklin of Packwood. Cassie's sponsor is Dickey's Transport. Cassie, your question is, there is something special inside everyone. What is special inside you?
My friends and family tell me that I have a really bubbly personality. I believe that it has been developed through inner self-respect, and that reflects on how I treat my friends and family. I also really believe in good morals and standards. I am content with all that I have ever achieved, and I never am satisfied of what I can do in the future. Thanks.
Thank you, Cassie. Gretchen Elmore is up next. Gretchen is the daughter of Ed and Pam Elmore of Fairfield. Her sponsor is Libertyville Savings Bank. Gretchen, Gretchen, your question is, if you could travel anywhere, where would it be and why?
If I could travel anywhere in the world, it would be to Somalia, because there's kids over there dying of starvation. I would like to take food and medication over there to help re-nourish their bodies. So if I could travel anywhere in the world, I would travel to Somalia. Thank you.
Next is Jennifer Smithberg. Jennifer is the daughter of Dennis and Carolyn Smithberg of Batavia. Her sponsor is Hy-Vee Food Store. Jennifer, your question is, what is your most memorable experience from childhood and why?
I would have to say that it would be spending time with my family at Christmas because my family is really special to me and we have a really good time with okay. My most memorable experience from childhood is having Christmas dinner with my 7 brothers and sisters and my parents and grandparents. And that's because we have a really good Christmas dinner and we open presents and it just means a lot to me and my family is really special.
Thank you, Jennifer. Crystal Corrin. Crystal is the daughter of Kathy and Jerry Corrin of Lockridge. Her sponsor is Hy-Vee Food Store. Crystal, your question is, describe your ideal date.
For my ideal date, it would have to be with someone who is polite and kind, willing to have a good time, funny, gets along good with my family and friends, and is willing to accept me for who I am and doesn't try to make me into somebody that I'm not. Thanks.
Thank you, Crystal. Next we have Nikki Gbach. Nikki is the daughter of John and Kathy Gbach of Fairfield. Nikki's sponsor is Bob's Automotive. Nikki, your question is, in your leisure time, what do you enjoy doing?
For myself and many of the other girls competing tonight, leisure time is pretty hard to come by. We're all involved in school, work, after-school activities, 4-H, FFA, our church, and our community. But when I do find time, I enjoy taking long power walks and working out at the Fairfield Park and Rec. My fascination in exercise has helped lead me to my upcoming major in exercise science at the University of Iowa. I'm looking forward to this degree because I enjoy doing it. I also like helping others in whatever fashion it may be. It could be helping in the concession stand, participating in the Relay for Life, or something as simple as lending a helping hand when it's much needed. So leisure time is pretty precious to me. I like to preserve it and enjoy it as much as I can. So when I have a few extra moments, I like to fill it with the 2 aforementioned activities. Thanks.
Thank you. Up next is Kendra Elmore. Kendra is the daughter of Ed and Pam Elmore of Fairfield. Kendra's sponsor is LW Farm Service. Kendra, your question is, what is the #1 social problem facing us today and why?
I feel that the #1 social problem facing the United States today would probably be teen pregnancies. I believe that many teens have a hard time facing life at this stage. I believe that many teens may come from a broken home or a home where parents think about themselves before they think about their children. This may make the teen feel insecure or even unloved. Many teens may try to find love in other places. This is why I feel that the number one social problem facing the United States today would be teen pregnancies. Thank you.
Next is Tiffany Smith. She is the daughter of Harold and Colleen Smith of Fairfield. Her sponsor is Jody's Touch Hair Salon and Express Yourself Hair Salon. Tiffany, your question is, who do you most admire and why?
The person I admire most and why would be my mother. I chose my mother because she's involved in a lot of activities and has inspired me to be involved in activities and to try new things. She's been very supportive of me through good times and bad times. She's not only my mother, she's my closest friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Crystal Nicholson is next. She is the daughter of Mike and Judy Nicholson of Batavia. Her sponsor is Packwood Locker and Meats. Crystal, your question is, what age would you like to be and why?
I think that if I was to pick an age, I think I'd be 26 because I plan on going to college to be a vet, and I think that's about the time that my life will really actually start, and that's whenever I plan on starting my career and majoring in vet. Thank you.
Next is Heather Smith. She is the daughter of Harold and Colleen Smith of Fairfield. Her sponsor is Fairfield Real Estate and Brown Construction. Heather, your question is, describe your closest friend.
My closest friend is someone who's always been there for me, and she's willing to give me a helping hand whenever I need it. My closest friend is someone who is very clear to me, and she's honest. My closest friend is my sister. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. While we give our judges a few minutes to make a very difficult decision, I would like to introduce Carrie Conger, our 1997 Jefferson County Fair Queen, who will share her past experience.
I hope everybody's having fun today. Can you make it hotter? I would like to start off by saying that every girl up here has qualifications to be selected. I've met all the girls and they're all outgoing, enthusiastic, and I can tell all of them are having a lot of fun. Tonight I'll be handing down a Guardian Angel pin that is holding my sash up right now. This will be handed down to every queen from the next year, for every year. This Guardian Angel will guard over the queen at the state fair while she's competing for the title. Competing at the state fair was a lot of fun for me. I did it last summer. I roomed with 3 other girls in my hotel room, and we had a lot of fun. We hung out the whole time we were up there. In fact, one girl and I are still pen pals. We still write to each other a lot. To all the girls up here, I wish all you guys the best of luck. Y'all deserve it.
Our judges are tallying up the score, so it's going to be just a few minutes if you can hold up with us. But before we introduce our winners, I want to take the time to thank all of the girls. Let's give them a round of applause. They did a great job. All the young ladies are very involved in many activities and events in their schools and communities. At this time, we would like to present their Leadership Award to Tiffany Smith. Next, we have the Miss Congeniality Award, and that goes to Heather Smith. And now, our second runner-up is Gretchen Elmore. Our first runner-up is Nikki Gbok. And our 1998 Jefferson County Fair Queen is Kendra Elmore.
For giving me the support and everything to go through with all this. And my sister Gretchen and Amy, thank you so very much.
Congratulations, girls, you all did a great job. That ends our 1998 Jefferson County Fair Queen contest. Thank you for coming out and supporting the fair.